Hey everyone, and welcome to the Explainer. So glad you're joining us today. If you've ever found yourself totally stuck in a hotel room or a dorm without a TV, but you still desperately want to catch up on your favorite shows, movies, or, live sports, well, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're breaking down a really fantastic guide from FireStick Hacks. We're going to look at how to turn your everyday Mac into an absolute on-the-go entertainment powerhouse by connecting an Amazon Fire Stick directly to it. The ultimate goal of this explainer, we are going to show you exactly how to completely bypass the traditional television screen. Okay, let's dive right into this by addressing the giant elephant in the room. You've got a Fire Stick and you've got a Mac. Can you just take that Fire Stick and jam it straight into one of your Mac's ports? Well, the short answer is absolutely not. Honestly, this is a super common misconception. A Mac's ports are designed to output video to a monitor, right? They aren't built to take video in from another device like a regular TV would. So a direct plug-in? It simply won't work without tossing just a little bit of the right hardware into the mix to translate that signal. Now, if you're hanging out in a space that's just not TV friendly, your brain might immediately jump to wireless options, like TV mirroring. And sure, mirroring your devices over Wi-Fi is super easy, but it typically requires a smart TV or an AirPlay receiver, which kind of completely defeats the purpose if you don't have a TV around to begin with. Instead, what we're building today is a direct Mac connection. Yes, it does require a couple of specific adapters and a free piece of software called OBS Studio. But guys, it creates a highly reliable physical connection. You don't have to worry about laggy Wi-Fi or dropping signals right at the best part of the movie. It's just you, your Mac, and a direct bulletproof feed of your favorite content. So here is our roadmap for getting this done. First, streaming without a TV. 2, essential hardware and software. 3, the physical connection. 4, OBS Studio setup. And finally, 5, troubleshooting audio and video. All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, streaming without a TV. The core idea here, and the original author, Black Joseph, really emphasizes this, is turning your Mac into the ultimate on-the-go entertainment hub. You literally do not need a bulky screen to enjoy your movies, shows, and live sports anymore. And hey, I want to reassure you right out of the gate, you absolutely do not need to be a tech guru to pull this off. We're going to take this process, which sounds kind of complex, and make it totally accessible. Once you've got this set up, you can take your entire Fire Stick library anywhere in the world, right there on your Mac. Moving right along to Section 2, essential hardware and software. What's actually really interesting about this whole setup is just how minimal the required gear is. Aside from your standard Fire Stick, which, by the way, already includes the power cable, adapter, and that little HDMI extender in the box, you only need to pick up 2 extra physical items and download 1 piece of software. First, you'll need a USB-C to USB 3.1 adapter. Think of this as the bridge into your Mac. Then you need an HDMI video capture card. This little guy is the magic piece of hardware that actually takes the video feed from the Fire Stick and digitizes it so your computer can read it. And finally, on the software side, you'll just need OBS Studio to actually display that newly digitized video right on your screen. All right, time to plug things in. Section 3, the physical connection. Let's see how this builds sequentially. It's kind of like a giant puzzle, but we want to ensure everything connects safely. Step 1, just plug the USB-C end of your adapter directly into your Mac. Step 2, plug your HDMI video capture card into the other end of that same adapter. Step 3, grab your Fire Stick and connect it to its included HDMI extender. Step 4, plug that extender right into the HDMI capture card. Boom, everything is now physically bridged together. But wait, take a look at Step 5. This is absolutely critical. You plug in the power cable to the Fire Stick, connect the power adapter to a wall outlet, and turn it on at the very end. Applying power only after the data connection is completely secure. Make sure your Mac recognizes the device properly, without any weird power surges confusing the system. Now for the software side of things. Section 4, OBS Studio Setup. Real quick, before we download anything, if you're sitting there wondering whether your specific Mac can even handle this, you can rest easy. The source confirms that OBS Studio works on macOS 10.13 or newer. So whether you're rocking an older Intel-based Mac or one of the blazing fast M1 or M2 Apple Silicon machines, OBS Studio is fully compatible and will seamlessly capture your Fire Stick's video feed. So the crucial point here is getting the software configured correctly without, getting totally lost in the weeds. We can actually condense those lengthy software instructions into 5 really straightforward actions. First, grab the software for free from obsproject.com. Just click the Apple icon and install it. Once you open OBS up, look down at the bottom of the screen for the Sources tab and click the little plus icon. From that drop-down list, you're going to select Video Capture Device and hit OK. Next, a Device tab will pop up. Click it and simply choose USB Video. At this point, it's like magic. Your Fire Stick feed will actually appear right there in a small window on your laptop. To actually kick back and enjoy your movies in all their full-screen glory, step 5 is to simply right-click anywhere on that OBS screen, navigate to Full Screen Projector, and select the 1920 by 1080 resolution. And finally, let's look at Section 5, Troubleshooting Audio and Video. Okay, so one of the most common issues users run into, actually a commenter named Rosie Lamb pointed this out in the source, is having literally no sound. There are kind of two audio realities here. First, the Mac speaker's limitation. Because of a weird quirk in how OBS handles capture cards on a Mac, you will only hear audio through your Mac speakers after you've recorded the video in OBS, which isn't helpful because you want to watch live, right? Enter the Bluetooth workaround. This is brilliant. To get live audio while you stream, you simply pair your Bluetooth earbuds or a Bluetooth speaker directly to the Fire Stick itself using the Fire Stick's own settings menu. It completely bypasses the Mac's audio limitations. Plus, honestly, it's the perfect setup for watching movies on a plane or in a crowded cafe without annoying the person sitting next to you. But hey, what if you don't even have video? What if you followed literally every step perfectly and you're just staring at a pitch black screen in OBS? Another user, Sam, experienced exactly this while using a specific Ugreen capture card. Thankfully, a super knowledgeable commenter named Jason dropped this massive pro tip. He noted that if you see a black screen, it is almost certainly due to something called HDCP. And since Amazon does not let you just turn it off, Jason explains that the absolute only workaround is running the Fire Stick through a cheap HDMI splitter. This strips the HDCP out before the signal even reaches your capture card. This actually perfectly illustrates a common, frustrating hurdle in modern tech that we should probably define real quick. HDCP stands for High Bandwidth Digital Content Protection. It is basically a digital padlock put on video signals by movie studios to stop people from illegally pirating high-definition content. Since your capture card technically acts like a recording device, the HDCP protocol freaks out, kicks in, and blacks out the screen to protect the movie. By placing a really inexpensive HDMI splitter right between the Fire Stick and the capture card, the splitter effectively acts as a buffer. It handles that strict HDCP handshake itself and then passes a nice, clean, unprotected video signal straight along to your Mac. Boom, you've got your picture back.